How's it going, everyone? Mask here, and I'm back with my level 30 Bakura farming video. I put a lot of thought into this. I know there's a handful of different deck options to farm 30. A lot of people are just going to default to running Cerberus with Roku, just trying to shut down that direct attack. My personal problem with running the balanced Cerb like that is it is extremely dependent on you landing right smack on 100 life points, or realistically, unless you have a ton of glossy and prismatic, you're just not going to hit that 8k margin. So I'm going to start us off with just kind of going over the deck list on level 30 Bakura. He is running 3 Humpty Grumpties, which really doesn't offer us, or it really doesn't threaten us whatsoever. It's a 3-star monster that can range between 14 to 2200, depending on its effect. He's running 3 Skull Conductors. It's a 2k 4-star beater. Once again, it's just swinging at 2k, nothing special. He's got 3 4-star Gurnias, which is a 1300 card, but if it's destroying cards, it gets a special effect. It's not going to be doing that against us. 3 Goblin Zombies. Now here's one card that can potentially mess up just about any farm if you don't open properly against it. It mills your deck when it damages you. Now this is the only card that has me extremely worried about farming Bakura. It's one of the reasons to lean more towards a balanced deck, to be able to guarantee preventing this guy from popping off his effect. And then we have Ill Blood. It's just a 6-star tribute monster. It's not going to really do much, or not going to do anything too special against us. Running Spiritualism, which is a spell he can play that will return a spell or trap card you have to his hand. It's not quick play though, so you don't have to play around it on your turn. It's not going to bounce your Gravity Axe back or anything. We have 2 Overpowering Eyes. Now this is going to be the only reason this is not an absolute regular person to farm against. These Overpowering Eyes are going to allow him to direct attack you with his 2-star, or with his 4-star 2k beater, straight to the face, up to twice in one duel. So the 2 Overpowering Eyes could direct attack you for your entire life points. He's got 2 the Dark Doors. It only allows 1 monster to attack each battle phase. Doesn't affect us at all. Call of the Earthbound. This card I need to playtest still. Call of the Earthbound. When you are going to do an attack, it is going to select the target for you. Now, I am worried that if we go to direct attack at the end of one of these farms and he has this card down, is he going to redirect our direct attack at a monster instead? I haven't heard anyone running into this problem, so I'm just gonna go into this farm assuming it's not going to happen. But that being said, we'll take a quick look at the deck list. I do have it up on the right side of the screen there, but this deck list is going to be abusing a newfound Spirit Rue glitch that we're at the moment surrounding Pinch Hopper. Pinch Hopper, if any of you guys remember the Spirit Rue meta, boom, Pinch Hopper is like a new and improved, even better version of Spirit Rue, except for the fact that the Spirit Rue could perform an endgame for you, which was brilliant. But Pinch Hopper is going to sit on the field and nobody will attack it. I think the AI is scared of an insect being summoned from your hand, and it simply does not attack Pinch Hopper. Obviously, you're running a Piranha endgame. We're going to tribute summon Blue Eyes over Pinch Hopper when we get the opportunity. Once Blue Eyes is on the field, you are safe once again. But level 30 Bakura has no threats to Blue Eyes, so you can tribute it to Blue Eyes the second you get the opportunity to. Obviously, Fusion Gate, run Polymerization if you don't have one. And we're summoning out Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. And the end game is simply going to be double Roku a Roku on a Blue Eyes. Then you fusion summon out Blue Eyes Ultimate, Roku on him, and then finish it off with the Gravity Axe. Your Piranha's hitting home for over 10k. We're running 3 options for low life: a Goblin's Secret Remedy, which you pop the second you get it, just in case the opponent gets both of his cards that lets him direct attack you before you pull one of your Rokus to be able to shut it down. Roku field, we're teching in 2 Roku fields here just to shut down that card that is going to let him direct attack you. And yeah, a couple shards agreed, because why not? Speed things up a little. I think level 30 has a little bit of card search as well though, but not if you're not killing monsters, so really it's not a problem. You don't need the speed. In fact, if I find I want another card in, I could typically take out 1 or even both shards of greed. But let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. We got level 30 Bakura here. It's a Spirits Reborn deck. I certainly hope I'm running the right deck right now. Now this is our second time attempting to farm Bakura. The first time I overlooked the direct attacks, and he did simply hit me twice straight in the face for 2,000 damage, and I died. With like 3 cards left in my deck, I was about to finish the farm. Little tilted, and it took him 3.5 hours to respawn. That part was like, come on, are you serious? So he's got the 2K beater on the field. We know we are going to be facing those hits, those direct attacks, no matter what now. Now that's the scary part. We hope to draw into a Roku field anytime now to prevent that. Actually, there's no need to hold on to spell cards. I don't know why I'm not popping my Shard of Greed right now. I'm so conditioned to the Serb farm. And this guy doesn't have any threats to face down cards as well, so the second you feel like your hand's getting clogged, I am running hieroglyphic lithographs. I would be running 3 of them instead of the designators, but I am prioritizing the glossy. So I have 1 glossy lithograph, 2, and all of my designators are glossy, so I'm running a 2-in-1 there. Now Shard's going to pop off this next turn. If I do feel like my hand's getting clogged, I can simply set Secret Pass to Treasures. I don't see any problem with that. No, this hand, I really like this setup. It's a classic one I've run many times, just because it's very non-cloggy. It does not ever feel cloggy. Goblin Secret Remedy, I might hold on to for now. With a Roku field, we're going to have a lot of control over our life points this time around. I'm going to pop no, I'm not going to pop a hieroglyphic lithograph. We're just going to set a Secret Pass for now, and then just see how this goes. I really want him to use one of those direct attacks right now. That would be perfect for me. We'd stop it with Roku. You do run a risk. You know what? This deck simply does not need to be below. It doesn't need to hit 100. I hate decks that make you hit 100 life points unless they're extremely controlled, like a perfectly balanced, a good Serb balanced deck. I'm fine with, because they're great, and you can perfectly control your life points down to 100. I refuse to run that in this setup once again, because I don't feel like we have complete control over how the direct attacks are going to play out. If he drew that direct attack before I was able to get Roku field down, he would have hit me for whatever it ended up being at the time, 2,000, 1,400, and I feel like it takes our ability to control our life points away from us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, it's 7. I don't want to discard one of these cards, so we're going to have to pop this Abyssal Designator. I don't know why I didn't set the Hieroglyphic Lithograph. That obviously would have been my priority to use in this situation here. And I don't want to summon that Blue Eyes. As you notice, I'm holding out. Wait, I discard again. What? Okay, so wait. Currently, I can't count. Nope. Currently, I forgot to set the card. So at this point now, I'm going to discard a Designator because it's the only card in here that's not part of my endgame. Unfortunately. But we can still get low life because we can simply allow him to attack through us. Cool thing about this too is we can not summon all 3 hoppers. The Tribute of Blue Eyes White Dragon will free a spot open for our Piranha. Here it is, Overpowering Eye. So he's going to use it on the 2K guy. I'm going to let this one through actually. Or should I? No, I can't guarantee he's going to get another one. So I'm going to go ahead and let this one through. That's going to replace Abyssal Designator and Hieroglyphic Lithograph. Second Roku field, that's cool. So now I know I don't need to lithograph or I don't need to pop one more of my designators. We only need one more, essentially, the lithograph to pop off. We'll be at 600. Now, a neat thing to know about the Pinch Hopper. If he has lethal with one monster attacking into Hopper is the only time this AI will ever attack it. So if I had 1100 or less life right now, he would absolutely attack my Pinch Hopper. So I need to play around that until the end of the game, or I will lose. Discard from my hand 1 card. Did I just do this again to myself? Okay, so we're going to have to discard the lithograph. Actually, no, we discard Roku field. We don't need that. Yeah, he's going to bring back 2K. That's cool. He's setting himself up. He's probably going to use that direct attack card soon. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and set lithograph here. I'm holding back on this Blue Eye summon, but I will simply do it if it's forced my way. There it is. This one we will overwhelm. We'll Roku field. That would have killed us. Fusion Gate, perfect. I just love Fusion Gate. It's so non-cloggy. Now, if it comes down, we're allowed to draw one more card, and if our other Blue Eyes is the last card in this deck, we'll be forced to summon the glossy one. Obviously, we want to prioritize the Prismatic Blue Eyes at all costs. There it is. He comes out. So we're gonna tribute summon out the Blue Eyes this turn. missed the activation timing. You cannot activate the effect of Pinch Hopper. Weird. It actually tells you timing. Yo, I wonder if that's brand new because of patch 1.5. Are they going to tell you about missed timings? Does that be cool? Because a lot of times you're just sitting there like, well, what exactly happened? Why didn't that work? So we don't go low life till our last turn, or he will get lethal on us. Perfect Spiritualism. I mean, that doesn't hurt us at all. One of the brilliant things about Fusion Gate. The Dark Door. Only one monster can attack during each battle phase. Not gonna affect us whatsoever. So then we go ahead and start our end game. Really trying not to screw this up, because it's going to be quite unfortunate if we do. We have Piranha Army coming out. Secret Pass to the treasures. Onto him. That pretty much guarantees I'm not going to screw this up. That's the one I mess up the most. Hieroglyphic Lithograph. Go ahead and bring us down under 1,000. We've guaranteed our comeback victory a long time ago already. And yeah, we just start popping off on our Piranha. So one Roku is going down on the Blue Eyes. That's going to beef up our Piranha. Make sure you use your Secret Pass to treasures first. And then we're going to immediately perform our Fusion Summon. So we get a Tribute in this deck, we get a Fusion Summon in this deck. This is going to be the most budget-friendly as far as glossy and prismatic points go to the average person. And that's why I'm really leaning towards this method right now. Like I said, a lot of times the Serb decks, especially if they're not running Fusion or anything else in them, rely heavily on being able to get a ton of glossy points in there. Now this Roku will bring our Piranha up to 4,550 attack. And here comes our Gravity Axe. Polish things off. We're swinging for 10,100 when we hit home now and double things up. Boom. And that's going to polish this farm off. We were running Draw Sense Earth. So at any point we simply could have drawn out one Hopper. He would have held the field for us the whole time. You only need one. So that's no problem. And this... We'll check how this score goes. We got comeback victory, low LP, cards on the brink. Points are racking up. You get those fusion summons and the special summon, and that's what I really like about this. It's this right here. 800 points coming to really help us out on the bottom end, and this only ran 1,000 points in Prismatic and Glossy. Now I know that's a lot. This is only hitting 7,500 if you had 0, but we were using the Prismatic Blue Eyes for starters. Okay, so get that out of the way. You only need 300 more points. To be honest with you guys, it's so easy to do. You just look through all your cards you have. You only need 300 points outside that Prismatic Blue Eyes. And you can find them in your methods of manipulating your life points. So you're going to have your Abyssal Designators. They could simply be, I can never remember the name of it. You type into your search bar when you're trying to find these cards. You just type in the number 1,000 anyway. And it could simply be your spells. Seal of the Ancients, check if they're prismatic. Abyssal Designator, check if they're prismatic. Hieroglyphic Lithograph, check if they're prismatic. I mean, between those options, and then one healing card I got in here as a safety net. Find a prismatic healing card. It doesn't have to be the 600 one. It could be the 200, F4. I'm sure you have one. This deck, absolutely anybody, if you have the cards to build this deck, you can hit 8K with it. And that was my goal. And yeah, that is basically it. That's going to be my level 30 Yami Bakura farming video for 8K or more points. And honestly, I'd show another playthrough, but this guy takes forever to spawn. I think I waited 3.5 hours for him to respawn this time. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am definitely posting up a level 40 Yami Bakura farming video very soon. I'll be working on that. I'm just waiting for the guy to respawn at this point. Yeah, smash that subscribe button. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter, guys. And we actually recorded this video while live streaming. You guys should totally come and check it out. We got twitch.tv/MasKScarin. We have a lot of fun. And we aim to go live about 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Every pretty much Monday to Friday, most Saturdays, but my start time is set pretty hard now at 10:30 a.m. And yeah, honestly, that'll pretty much do it, guys. And don't forget, stay classy.